have missed this a lot. It's like feeling alive again, you know? It's like there is this little part of you that really needs this. Hey guys, and welcome to Stockholm! For the first time since we crossed between St. Martin and Curacao, we are going sailing! Today we are going to help our friend Andy, who bought a new boat. It's not new. It's like an older boat, but it's new to him. So we're gonna help him to transport the boat from the marina where he bought it from to the place where it's gonna be based now. It's not a very long sail, but it's gonna be nice. We're gonna be out for a couple of days. The last time that we sailed was when we sailed from St. Martin to Curacao before we flew back to Sweden. I haven't been on a boat since. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be fun.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Do you miss sailing?
Yeah, I do. I want to get back.
How much do you miss sailing?
I miss it this much. It's a lot much. No, but it'd be nice to go out, and Stockholm's always nice to sail in. So we're gonna have a good time. So
as you may imagine, sailing in Sweden, even in the summer, it's not warm. It's not sailing the Caribbean. So I am packing, and this is what I'm taking. So we're definitely taking some gloves, some buffs, hats. I have both a hairband that is really warm and a lighter hat. We have the woolies, the long pants and the long arm woolies, a swimsuit. Only in Sweden do you pack a swimsuit and woolies in the same bag. My little towel, this is the PJ. The PJ is really heavy because at night it gets really cold. Currently wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but for tonight I brought thicker hoodie and some pants. I am bringing my dewberries because I get really cold. And if we had fowlies, we would definitely bring the fowlies. We actually hesitated taking them back to Sweden when we left the boat in June, but they take a lot of space and we just couldn't justify taking them for a few months to come to Sweden. So we'll do with a rain jacket and a down jacket. Sailing in Sweden.
Stockholm City Station. Follow the yellow signs. Please keep distance and avoid crowding.
Hey!
I see.
Hello, hello, nice to meet you. Sit down for you.
Thanks. Good job, baby.
Don't drop my drone. That's why I went backwards.
Don't drop the strawberries.
Don't drop the strawberries.
It is cold already. I'm gonna wear my pants.
You meant that it's perfect, Sophie. It's perfect temperature.
It's
because
perfect.
It never needs to be warmer than this.
It's perfect Swedish summer.
That's right. Sweatshirt and shorts weather.
This morning when I took my dewberry boots, I thought that it was maybe a little bit overkill. I do not regret taking them.
Well,
I think they're gonna
maybe a little bit of overkill. So
I think they're gonna, by your standards.
Today,
by
though,
mine.
you'll need them today for the upwind portion. Tomorrow for the downwind portion, it'll be
Loving
fine. You'll be in a
upwind.
bikini.
I saw the size of your spray hood on the picture, and I'm like,
that stays folded down. Yeah, this is an all-weather boat. So this is another Norlin design.
Man, it feels like an eternity since I've walked on a dock. It's like, the feeling.
It feels like a big boat on deck. Yeah. It feels like a little big boat down below. Cool.
Yay!
All right, hang on. Let me put my.
This is a sweet boat, Andy.
Thank you. It's like a mini Eastbjorn, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like the deck layout's almost identical.
It's like a baby Eastbjorn.
Yeah.
Feels so good to be on a boat again.
I know. I have to say, like, we bought this and came back here, and the first night we spent on anchor, Mia and I were just like, I was just like the most relaxed I've been for
Yeah.
so long.
It's like I
It
feel
feels so nice.
I feel like little tingles going through my body,
Yeah.
like, oh, this feels good. This
It
is
does.
home.
It made me realize, not like having the farm and being away from the water, like I need to be around boats. Just being in the marina here,
Yeah.
it's like soothing to my soul.
Yeah.
It just feels, it's like my natural habitat.
I relate. When we were walking on the dock, I was like, I haven't been walking on the dock in over 2 months. This feels good. And even like the uneven feeling under your feet of the boat being like slightly tilted. It's like, Oh, it smells like a boat.
It does. It smells a little too much like a boat. You need to do a deep cleaning.
It's comforting. Oh, it's very low. How do you stand?
You don't.
I can, but barely.
I don't stand.
Sandy,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to tell us a little bit about the boat?
So, we'll get into the name later, but the boat's named Spica, and there's a good story behind that. She's a 1977 Norlin 34. Peter Norlin was known as the Olin Stevens of Sweden. So he's a kind of a pedigreed boat designer, designed a Whitbread boat back in the 80s, designed an America's Cup boat, and he's sort of ubiquitous in Sweden. A lot of these older pretty boats were designed by Norlin. It was built in Visby on the island of Gotland, and this one's special because it was built specifically for the Gotland Runt race in 1977. So it's one of a kind. They built lots of these 34 hulls, but this deck layout, interior layout, and the cockpit is unique. There's only one like it, so I couldn't resist. That's why we bought it. It's one of a kind.
So what's the plan, Andy? What are we
Well,
doing today?
Ultimately, the plan is we are here in Herräng, in this little marina.
Yeah.
Tonight we're going to go up and anchor somewhere here, and then tomorrow we're going to go out here and offshore down around this part and in here, which picks up down here, and we go into here.
How much is that? How far is that?
Let's see, it's like, once we get offshore, it's not that far, but it's like 25 miles?
25 miles.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an adventure!
Yes, it will. Alright guys, are you ready?
I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. Cause I know what it's like to be broken. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow.
Alright, so the boat's name is Spica. Our first boat was called Arcturus, and Arcturus is one of the navigational stars you use in celestial navigation, and so is Spica. But even more so, when you use the Big Dipper to identify different stars, so the Big Dipper is a very easy constellation to identify. So you find the Big Dipper, and then the handle makes kind of an arc, and there's a little rhyme. You go follow the arc to Arcturus and speed on to Spica. So first boat was Arcturus, second boat Spica. Alright, you guys ready?
I'm ready. Yep.
Alright, here we go, tacking. Okay, Ryan, go ahead. Hang on, Steve, wait, let it blow through. Okay, go. More, a little more. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. There, hold your course, Soph.
I think he sped up.
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah.
Is what?
He sped up.
Sped up to go ahead of us. Sophie, you're miles from him.
Yeah.
Relax.
Ah, she's
gonna cut right through it. Yeah. She's gonna cut right through it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No. Do you enjoy the sailing, Sophie?
I do.
Good.
This is very nice. I have missed this a lot. It's like feeling alive again. You know? It's like there is this little part of you that really needs this.
It's guilt-free relaxation because you're doing something.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like it's something worth doing. So
That's
you're busy. I'm busy.
So we got a green stick over here.
Nah, this is definitely the happy place.
Yeah.
That's the happy place.
100%.
All right, guys, we're gonna sail into this bay for another minute or so at the most.
Oh Lord, I see what brings me here. It's a mother to all my wanderings. The valley's green will age with me.
Man, that's an old school anchor. All right, made it. High five.
Here we are, kids.
This is nice.
And the boys will wait a gazing.
The whole time. He was like making very weird references to Ireland, and Dave was so uncomfortable. But Dave, after a few whiskey,
Tops of trees and sound like falling angels.
Guys, look, there are lots of fishes back there. You see them?
yeah, I saw the earlier.
There is a whole bunch at the surface there.
All the fruits of our love, and we'll raise them high. They'll touch the sky. We'll walk and work this
Here, I'm gonna show you how you make a fantastic dinner in 10 minutes on a boat in Sweden. Literally, all I had to do to cook dinner tonight was to cook some potatoes that we're gonna have with some fresh dill and some smoked salmon with some sour cream and strawberry with whipped cream for dessert. It doesn't get more Swedish than that.
You're gonna make. How are you making whipped cream?
Well, you just whip it.
You're gonna whip it with a fork?
I mean, I found a whip in your boat.
But but you're gonna do it by hand without a machine?
Look at that, of course.
Oh my goodness.
Have you never made whipped cream before? It literally takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes of whipping, that's a lot of time. That sounds crazy.
It was a way of speaking, but it doesn't take as much time. It's gonna be great. Ah! Merde. Oh, putain. Okay, who wants a full plate of spinach, sour cream, salmon, potatoes, and dill?
Hell yes.
Yes. please.
Yes! It's
Of
for you,
course.
Steve.
Wow, thank you.
Do you appreciate how I cooked without cooking? I volunteered to cook tonight, but at the end of the day, all I did was to boil potatoes.
We could have used a little help. We had a.
It feels like what they thought the future would have looked like in like 1980. And like shark fins and muscles, like goes up and down depending on the place. I just felt like I must be allergic to it or something.
Et voilà!
It's like your cookies.
Your whipped cream is actually whipped cream. I'm
Yes,
like
it is actually whipped cream.
amazed. It's like the real thing. Look at that.
Yeah. How's that?
The strawberries are just a vehicle for the cream.
This is fun. I really miss boat life.
delicious.
Really good story.
Too ridiculous. Oh.
As the night falls, I'll see you home.
That'll be our. Have you heard this song, Ryan?
Good morning. The engine is on, the sail is going up, the guys are pretty excited to get sailing, so I guess we're going. I'm still at the coffee stage. Steve, you want some coffee? So I had forgotten about the short and steep waves of the Baltic, and I am a little queasy. Do you not feel the effects of the waves?
No. But I figured you were.
I'm freezing.
There you go. I think you need it though.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a big sandwich.
I know, but I think you need it.
Ooh. Thanks, honey.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no! I'll eat that.
Cucumber everywhere.
There you go.
Thanks, Ryan. This is a nice sandwich. Coming back from the dead.
What'd you say? Yeah, that's good there. Oh yeah, give us some sun. Yeah.
Seasickness loves upwind. Loves it. One man tack! One tack man. One tack, West Sea, whatever.
This is supposedly the oldest boat builder in Sweden.
Lignette?
75 years, yeah.
Wow.
So I'm told.
Right there.
So this is where the Lignette boats are built in Sweden, and there's this guy named Ola who we met up in Bodø, Norway, on the way to Svalbard. I think he was a fan of the podcast or something and got in touch with us, met us there. He helped us make the ice poles that we use to fend off icebergs up in Svalbard. And he used to work here at Lignette, and he just happens to be on vacation here in Sweden. He lives in Norway. I think he is Swedish. Anyway, we were texting last week, and I said, hey, I need a place to leave the boat for a few days. And he's like, all right, I'll arrange it for you here at Lignette, because I'm happen to be here. So it's just kind of one of those coincidence things. So Mia and I are going to come back here on Thursday and pick the boat back up and keep going.
Fun.
All right, Steve, go ahead and round up here. Just bring her all the way up into the wind.
And that was it. A nice little sail in Sweden's Baltic archipelago. It felt really good. I'm a little tired, and that's because I was seasick, but time to go home again. I'm missing Lucille. After 2 years of putting together YouTube videos and over 30,000 subscribers, I mean, can we just take a minute? 30,000 subscribers, it's like a small town, guys. By the time we had come back to Sweden, we had received a lot of invitation from you guys here, inviting us to sail with them. And you'd think that it would be one of the first things we do, right? Go back to a boat. But the reality is that it took us 3 months before we get on board with our friend Andy. And we realized after such a long time not being on boat how much boat and boat life have become a part of us, how much it's home. And it's really cool because I never imagined that I would become that kind of person. Consider the fact that I am still clearly very prone to seasickness. I have no idea how that happened, but I think there's a message in it. And it is that if it can happen to me accidentally, then I think that anyone can become a boat person. With that said, I have to admit that I was particularly useless during that sail, but hey, I made whipped cream. So thanks everyone who invited us to sail with them in Sweden. It was really heartwarming, we were really touched by it, and normally we would organize a big get-together and share sailing stories with you while drinking our shots until the end of the night, but it looks like we're gonna be able to go back to Polysteel in a few weeks, and we don't want to take any risk before we travel with regard to COVID. So really s***. But stay tuned, because that return to Polysteel may turn out to be another epic adventure. In the meantime, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, it really helps us, and until next time, have an awesome day. Bye.
The strawberries are just a vehicle for the cream.
Yeah, but I don't even like strawberries.
Okay. Or cream?
Not really.
Oh my god.
You guys.
Don't judge.
You guys.
You don't like desserts, Andy.
I like this.